I see people around here that, you know, I go to the average red light and they have a mother out there with a sign.
Yeah.
God bless you, anything to help. Help yourself.
Man.
Not talking down on nobody. Not using this platform to talk down on people that's homeless and people that need help. But I look at the logic of it and I look at the reality of it. If you could take a crown and you could write that on the board,
Right.
you have enough knowledge to walk your ass to somewhere and go fill out an application. You have enough hustle. You get up off your ass and go tell somebody you want to clean the car.
Yeah.
You want to clean the car, or you want to wash that sidewalk, or you want to cut that grass, or you want to do something. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm gonna tell you something. See, in other countries like Africa, Jamaica,
yes, sir,
all those different countries,
most definitely,
you're not gonna see no panhandlers.
They ain't playing.
They'll walk up to you and they'll tell you that we got some nuts for sale.
They got something.
We got some berries for sale.
We got something.
We got fruit for sale. Do you need some water?
Whatever.
We got water for sale. But they're not asking for a thing.
Damn right. They bringing something.
They hustling.
They hustling for sure.
They hustling. You don't see that in other countries. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's why, you know, when I see people at the red light doing the panhandling, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You dig? My heart has to go out.
Yeah.
I could look past you and I could be riding on the street and I just could see a lady that's sitting on the side of on the side of the road by a store or something. She's not asking for nothing. And my heart would go out to pull over and give her $20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against helping people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that if you got all these great conditions, you could go do something. I got one arm. And
Come on, champ.
Listen, I know this for a fact. I hustle my with 4 arms.
That's
you
crazy.
could get 5 more to put against me. I guarantee you I'll hustle. I'll hustle you. You know what I'm doing right now?
What you
I'm
doing?
pimping AI. I'm pimping that.
Why
Ooh,
not?
I pimp the out of AI. Yes, indeed.
Hey,
I don't have to go to make no bulletin. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do none of that. I know how to go in my phone, go to the AI app, go and say, OG Boobie Black, such and such, New Orleans, bum, this what I want behind it, and bow.
It's right there
The AI
ready.
gonna do it for me. That hoe gonna do it. And if I don't like that, I go to another one. I'm gonna keep going until I like what I like.
It's work.
And the AI's done it.
Because you're doing the work.
Right.
And speaking of that, because I was just thinking of that, not the AR part, but the homeless people, right?
Yeah.
Because the other day, I'm in a slingshot, you know, leaving the gym, and the homeless nigga walk up on me, right? You know what I'm saying? He just walked up on me, ain't say shit, just had his cup looking at me. I looked at him. He shook it. I looked at him and said, damn, my nigga ain't say good morning, how I'm doing, you know, you ain't ask me shit, but ask me for some money.
It's a demand and they feel like you got to do it because they're homeless.
So why do they feel like you owe them something because they homeless? Because you made the bad decision. Like, I don't know you from a can of paint, brother. I don't owe you shit. They get mad at you like you owe them something.
Right.
I don't know you, but you owe me actually for bothering me and putting that stench on my nose walking up beside me.
Hey, but want to tell you the most scariest thing about homeless people that I look at? And it's real. I think about this a lot. Don't you know that same homeless person was once a baby?
Facts.
And someone took care of that baby. Then that baby became a young man.
Yeah.
Became a kid. Then that kid became a young man. And then that young man became an adult. So the time from you being a baby, what the fuck you did to not be having shit? What happened?
Yeah. And how you let it stay there?
Why the fuck how can you have this much audacity to lay under a bridge on the cardboard box?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have some love for yourself. That's what I speak about in my mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Love you. Because if you love you, you're not going to allow yourself to do
no
certain
way. And like most of them, okay, if you got a mental problem or something, okay, I can understand.
Mentally.
But other than that, I don't give drugs, alcohol.
Yeah.
If you want to spend your money and getting drunk and getting high,
yeah. I rolled down my window one time at a red light, give a motherfucker a whole plate of food.
Right.
Do that shit.
Do that away, yeah.
Yeah, you heard me?
I gave a motherfucker, I think it's on my YouTube, I was driving and I gave him like 2 pair of sunglasses, Gucci too, them $500 a piece. You know what I'm saying? But he appreciated it though. So that's the type of shit. So this is $1,000.
Yeah.
You can at least, if you go bottom barrel, you still selling $100 a piece. That's better than what I'm gonna give you. You take these 2 pair of shades, go hustle. I'm gonna give it a hustle before I give him $1.
Yeah, I give back in many ways, bro. You know, I give back with my knowledge, wisdom, you know what I'm saying, with the game that I got, you know what I'm saying. And when I speak of game, you know, game is not something that I live on because every game have an ending. We could be playing Monopoly, Monopoly gonna end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could be paying, any game that you play has an ending. So why would I want to give you something that end?
Right.
I want to give you something that's everlasting.
That's gonna last.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's
and
about.
that's a way of life.
Hell yeah.
You heard me? A way of life to live. You heard me? Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, you stay healthy. You heard me? You know, exercise, run. You do something. You know what I'm saying? Stay active. Because if you're not active, you're not attractive.
That's
Mother don't
100%.
give a fuck about your stupid looking ass.
Facts.
You feel me? You dig? People looking at the mother that, you know, muscled up, you heard me, mother, something, because that person is saying something.
Hell yeah.
That person not only looking like that, that person got like that,
He
not
did
overnight,
something.
he did something. So he's saying something. So, you know, working out, taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental health.
Yeah.
You know, reading books, you feel me? Stop staying away from the book. Our biggest distraction today is social media.
For sure.
It's the biggest drug. It's the biggest distraction. Whatever it is that you have going on, I mean, it would distract you away from it if you're a social media head. If you have to know what Organik doing, if you have to know what OG Boobie Black doing, if you have to know what this doing,
Right.
it's distracting you.
All day.
Because you would take 5-10 minutes. In technology is so smart these days, so where it tells you how long you give your time on the phone.
No question.
And if the average person look at how much time that they gave on the phone today and how much time they give to themselves, they'll see the majority of their time was on the phone.
Yep.
But let's not get it twisted. The phone bring that bag in,
But if you're using
Organik.
it for your money, then we
Yeah,
understand.
that phone
But if
bring
you
that
just on
bag
there,
in,
yeah,
Organik.
you just up there being nosy
Yeah,
and
you
goddamn
being
worrying
nosy,
about
yeah.
the next month.
Right,
You embarrass
right,
yourself.
right,
But you running up
right,
that bag doing integrations, integrating, hustling, cutting down reels. We working on that. That's different.
That's
But
different, big
majority of you ain't though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like be in the comments and ain't got going on. Worry about got a lot going on. And it's a damn shame because you're trying to put your own insecurities on somebody that's secure
Right.
and that's doing what they're doing for a living. It's kind of strange, but we understand. So we signed up for it. So those are people we talking about that ain't got, you'll go to their pay, they talk, go to their pay like, man, you on your deathbed. You talking to a
Man,
nigga living at the
talking
highest
to him,
level. How
right.
dare you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Now, if I go in there and talk about your kid with leukemia or something, I'm wrong, but you bother me.
Right.
I go in there and talk about your grandma.
But see, they don't think we could do that.
That we wrong.
They don't think we could do that. See, the best movie that they made in the world, you heard much should have understood with that movie called Transformers.
Right.
Because they don't know a nigga will break down and transform on your ass
Instantly.
and show you the real gorilla.
I would hate to do it.
I was saying this at one point we was at this event, right?
Yeah.
And they had this one guy, he was kind of tipsy, but he was just being the bully of the event.
Right.
He talking to the girls, and you ever been fishing before? Like you have the right type of bait, when you just know you about to catch a fish.
Yeah.
Man, I knew he was coming over there sooner or later by me and with me. I knew it, man.
Ready.
I knew it. I wasn't ready. I was prepared
Ooh.
and ready.
That's a little
You
different.
heard me? So I sit back in the cut. He's still rah, 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 rah. Come over there by me, like, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? I told the dude, I said, man, listen, let me tell you something. The best thing that you can do, you feel me, is get the fuck out of my face because you don't know who I am.
Damn.
But I know who you is because I've been watching you for about 5 minutes. So I already know what it is I have to do. So the best thing that you could do is get the fuck out of my face.
Damn right.
And I think I blew his high. I think he was drunk and then automatically became
Yeah, he
sober
came
when
sober
I told
then,
him that.
sobered up.
Because it was a different type of event. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of mother. And I'm quiet. So you don't know what you with.
Damn
But
right.
when I do whisper to your ass, man, you better get the on, bitch.
Ooh, that whisper get chills in their bones now.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't loud. And,
no.
I don't want no attention because I don't want the police to grab us.
Yeah, I want to
I
get
don't
it
want no
done.
good Samaritan to grab us.
Right.
I'm going to deal with your ass. You dealing with a grizzly. You dealing with an animal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you in these places, you have to pull on your camouflage.
Yeah, you got
have
to. Got to blend in sometimes.
You heard me?
Speaking of that, I heard, because I watched Gangster, he was on Vlad again.
Yeah.
And he said he used to be scared of you when he was younger.
Yeah.
He's like, but no, OG Boobie Black he come around bullying him. Like, he was a person you got to worry about.
Yeah.
We heard the stories, but it was like, damn, he reiterated that again. 'Cause I think he went on after you. With the other guy, what's the other guy?
Diesel, Lil Diesel out
Lil
there.
Diesel.
Lil
You knew Diesel?
Yeah, I know Diesel. Diesel is dangerous. Went to jail, did his little shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The little got to worry about the
Yeah,
most.
but he always was like that, even when we was locked up in, in juvenile jail, you know what I'm saying? So I don't look at him as being a fraud or, taking this along. Then he was in Angola. He stood on the walk for the whole time and then came home. You know what I'm saying? He's still out here, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, what I salute about him the most is that, you know, change.
Yeah.
Because did life before them. You heard me? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And you know you can see that fake ass change in them. I
Yeah.
don't see it in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
I see he
most of them-
really appreciate, you know, going through what the he went through and being free again and having another chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I heard their stories and he lost a
Yeah.
lot, brothers and friends, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He didn't been through a lot too, but to come out and be with your once arch nemesis and they be getting money together, that's a beautiful thing.
And then at the time when we was out there, it was real serious. We would catch, you know, caught, you know, fold his ass up, put him in the boxes, mailed him to his house, and be like, "We got him."
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. We used to be happy when we get a. You heard me? Especially with a name.
For
you know,
sure.
You know what we used to call them? We used to call the trophies. I got a trophy. Who you
Damn.
got, man? You're gonna hear about it. Watch the news. That's how we used to be. Watch the news. You're gonna see my trophy tonight.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, suspect found with multiple gunshot wounds, you know what I'm saying? DOA, you know, that's a big trophy. And I didn't disrespect my gun. You know what I'm saying? We had guns with names. You know what I'm saying? We had guns with nicknames on them. You know what I'm saying? If you disrespect the gun, it's like when you shot and miss.
Yeah.
You feel me? We don't
Pump
do no,
faking.
we don't do no shooting and missing. We run it down on your ass, trample you, and demolish your fucking ass. And that's just how it was, you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I have a lot of stories that I could talk about, but I refuse to not, you know, open those cans again because, you know, a lot of people was hurt about how a lot of people lost lives, a lot of people was fucked up, you know, a lot of people still here to this day that still can't take the sight of seeing me, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But they ain't gonna with me. Bike riding or walking. You heard me?
Respect it.
Bike riding or walking, for a fact. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't never say what a person wouldn't do.
Right.
Because the crazy person will do anything.
Oh, most
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying? So, you know, some people crazy, so they might try me. So that's why I'm always right.
You gotta
I'm
be.
always good. You heard me? I love life, man. You
Yeah.
heard me? I ain't about to let nobody just take it away from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna protect myself at all costs.